Busta. Giving a shout out right now to SPR. This spot alone, y'all already know what it is. Slauson there. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check my website out too. NipseyHustle.com, SlausonBoy.com, MySpace /Nipsey Hussle.
Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled it off, and the hammer back on the gun.
And then what happened?
He fired.
Hey, Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
They say bust a bus. It's getting worse on him, man. New allegations. I don't know how true they are. They just allegations, hip hop related. I happen to have a history with Busta Rhymes, so I find this kind of interesting. Some of y'all have heard my Busta Rhymes story, but with no further ado, let's see what these folks claim Busta Rhymes has been up to. Shout out Ticket TV for the content.
All right, man. Salute everybody for popping on in. Like, share, subscribe. Hold on 1 second, you guys.
Had I known he was gonna do all this, I would edit this out.
So I'm gonna let y'all come on in here and then tell y'all what's going on. It's Busta Rhymes, man. You know what I'm saying? He has been hit with some serious stuff, man. Some serious allegations, you guys. He has been hit with. We already talked about some of the things that he had been accused of before. But I'll rehash that and then I'll tell y'all what's going on right now. So Busta Rhymes, whose real name is Trevor Smith Jr., you know, he's faced, you know, a high-profile set of allegations in the recent years. Now, centered on workplace abuse and physical assault. Now, these allegations stem from a federal lawsuit filed by his personal assistant, Dashiell Gables, in July of this year. Now, basically, Dashiell Gables, who worked as Busta Rhymes' personal assistant from approximately October of 2024 to January 2025, earning about $200 per day. He says on January the 10th of this year at 4 a.m., Busta Rhymes allegedly punched him repeatedly in the face in the lobby of a Brooklyn luxury high-rise.
Oh my God, no way.
Wait, Rage.
Busta Rhymes' residence. Now, this, he alleged, led to Busta Rhymes being arrested on third-degree assault charges in Brooklyn shortly after that. Now, he claims that this was a constructive termination of his employment following Busta Rhymes' rage over him not promptly retrieving a large pan of chicken from a car. So he says that because he didn't get a large pan of chicken from a car, Busta Rhymes allegedly punched him in the face in the lobby.
At this age, what else could it be but Roy Rage? You gonna do somebody like this over a pan of chicken and risk ending up in a cage?
Of a Brooklyn high-rise. Now, he also says Busta Rhymes allegedly routinely degraded and screamed at him and other employees, making unreasonable and demeaning demands. Now, he says that this included an 18-hour workday, threats to bloody his face, and mocking his hearing impairment. Now, he also claims that Busta Rhymes allegedly used homophobic slur towards him and created a hostile environment.
Now, we already know Bus a Bus allegedly like the bus on some bussy. So now you're getting a hate crime allegation. But why was this person even around you at 4 in the morning?
Now, he claims that Busta Rhymes made him do humiliating tasks. He says that Busta Rhymes forced him to unclog a toilet with his bare hands during a work trip. Now, also, he accused Busta Rhymes of unpaid overtime and other labor law breaches.
I'm just glad he ain't accusing Busta of doing nothing freaky to him. Sheesh, finally.
And, uh, Busta Rhymes was accused of spitting in employees' faces and smacking the back of people's heads, grabbing their clothes, and industry blacklisting threats.
Any man that let Busta Rhymes do him like that, you was a weenie. Oh, my mama, mama. You let any man do you like that, you a weenie. But Busta Rhymes?
He is suing Busta Rhymes for $7 million, including compensation for assault, battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, reputational harm, and unpaid wages. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all come on in here and share the video. Also, in August of 2025, Busta Rhymes' legal team dismissed the lawsuit as fabricated for financial gain. Now, in October of 2025, he countersued for defamation, claiming that Gables knew that the statements were false and malicious, damaging Busta Rhymes' career and reputation. Now, the case remains ongoing as of today, with Mr. Gables accusing Busta Rhymes of using the countersuit to silence him. Now, basically, uh, there are no other uh, documented. And let me get into this, right. So basically, this is what's going on now. So now, Busta Rhymes has been accused of trying to silence this man. Now, basically, um, according to reports from AllHipHop.com, Busta Rhymes is accused of weaponizing the legal system to suppress his former assistant's speech after a $6 million lawsuit alleged physical assault and workplace misconduct. Now, in a new court filing submitted to the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York, Deshelle Gables pushed back against Busta Rhymes' defamation countersuit, calling it a retaliatory strategic lawsuit against public participation.
The shell sounded like a female. So I was confused. When this first story first started, I'm thinking they were talking about a female with the shell, but it's a male. So did he name himself Deshelle, or did his parents name him Deshelle? I'm confused.
Or slap. Mr. Gables claims that the countersuit was filed to punish him for speaking out and exercising his constitutional right to petition for redress of grievances. Gables, who worked for Busta Rhymes between July 2024 and January 2025, maintains that all his public statements and legal claims are accurate and protected by the law. He says truth is an absolute defense to defamation under the state and federal law, his legal team wrote in the filing. Now, the dispute stems from an incident where he claims again that Busta Rhymes had punched him in the face for not getting a pan of chicken. Now, again, he also claims that Busta Rhymes was spitting in people's faces, slapping people upside the back of their heads, and doing all kind of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Um, you know, assaulting these people. Now, apparently, Busta Rhymes turned himself in after criminal charges were filed, and he was charged with third-degree assault, like I told y'all. Now, he has denied all the allegations and responded with a defamation countersuit in October 2025. Now, his attorneys argue that Gables made false claims, like I told y'all, and Gables now saying that he's using this lawsuit to silence him, man. Busta Rhymes has some crazy allegations against him, man. These are absolutely crazy. The fact that he has been accused of spitting in people's faces, smacking the back of people's heads, grabbing people by their clothes, and threatening to blacklist people. And like I said, I don't know which one is worse. Allegedly making a dude unclog the doo-doo toilet with his hands, or, man, bro, that just got me just messed up, man. Or, you know, um, smacking people and spitting people in their face.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, all that's bad, but I thought when they said allegations, he was on some Diddy-ish. I gotta say, it's illegal and it's whatever it is he has done, what he been accused of. It is what it is. He gonna have to deal with it. But he passed the test that I was putting him through because I really, really, really thought he was gonna be on some shitty Diddy, and he wasn't. So yeah. Shout out to Ticket TV for the reaction, but I ain't gonna lie. I thought when I saw the title that he was on that bullshit. Jeter.
Yeah, neighborhood Nip Bustin'. Giving a shout out right now to SPR, Spider Low, y'all already know what it is. Sauce Neighborhood Nip Bustin'. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.